Let's take a look at the Studies module. This module contains all the studies assigned to the user with an overview of the status of each study. With a simple click on the Studies button, the system shows you all your assigned studies, including a general recruitment report. You can also assign colors to help you quickly identify the study you want. There are several filters that allow you to run quick reports and organize your list and view of studies. There are 3 action buttons. The Delete button will eliminate the study in case it was created by mistake and no data was collected. The Star button, or Study Configuration, allows you to configure each study. If you click on it, you will see a list of tabs on the left, containing the study information and settings. Let's create a new study. To create a new study, click on the Create a New Study button. Now enter all the required information. This action will redirect you to the study general information. Protocol number. You must enter the protocol number assigned by the sponsor. Protocol version. You must enter the version and/or amendment of the protocol. Protocol title. You must enter the protocol title. Therapeutic area, sponsor, CRO, herb, indication, phase, currency. You must select the applicable options utilizing the searching tool based on the study protocol. Keep in mind if you can't find the information you need from the autocomplete. You just need to click on Add New, complete all required information, and save. Site number and IRB number. Here, you can enter the number corresponding to the site and IRB. Status. You must assign a study status. Depending on the study process, 7 statuses can be selected. Feasibility. Study under negotiation. Upcoming. Future studies. First steps. The study is under negotiation. Active. The study is approved by the sponsor and IRB. Regulatory documents and trainings are completed. Inactive. The study is completing the last steps such as trainings, investigator meeting, site initiation visit, etc. On hold. The study is on hold by the FDA, sponsor, or IRB decision. Canceled. The study is canceled by the FDA, sponsor, or IRB decision. Completed or closed. The study has been completed, closed out visit finalized, and IRB closed out letter is received. Recruitment status. Depending on the recruitment stage, 5 statuses can be selected. Upcoming, not recruiting. This status is for future studies, or the study is under negotiation. Active, recruitment is active. Inactive, not recruiting. On hold, canceled, not recruiting. Screening target and randomization target. Here you must enter the agreed number of subjects. Study start. You must enter the study start date, projected or confirmed by the sponsor. Enrollment start. You must enter the recruitment start date. Study ends. You can enter the study end date or leave it blank if it is unknown. And click on the Save button. This completes the study creation. How to configure a study. I would like to mention that the study configuration is separate from the study interaction where the CRC and staff collect all the study information. Not all the staff have access to the study configurations. Once the study is created, you need to click the Study Configuration button. Let's start with the study general information, from where you can modify the protocol number, version, title, sponsor, study indication, and phase. Make sure you select the study color for the calendar and apply it to the study list as well. This will help you to identify the study easier in the study list and calendar. Site Information tab. This tab is assigned per site. Here you can manage the study and recruitment statuses and any other fields related to the site. In this tab is where you can lock the study by clicking on the Lock Study button. This action will lock all the study procedures. This is normally utilized once the study is ready for closed out and you don't want to make any changes. Protocols Version tab. This tab allows you to control the protocol versions and amendments. For example, if you receive a new protocol amendment, click on the Create New Version button. Enter the version name or number, and click on Create button. Now click on the Switch and Configure button. Now you can make all the applicable changes. After you are sure all the changes were made, click on the Activate and Set as Default button. After this moment, all changes were applied successfully. ICF Tracker. This configuration will notify the user when a new ICF is received. Once you receive the new informed consent, click on the Add ICF button. Enter all required fields and save. This action will notify the users of changing the ICF colors. Let's go to the Study ICF. Click on the Study View. As you can see, the ICF log buttons changed to red color, meaning that there is a new ICF pending to sign. Once the subject had signed the new ICF, you must click on the ICF Applicable button. Enter the date the subject signed the new ICF version and save. User Access. This tab is very important because each user will see only their assigned studies. To add users to the study, click on the Add Access Rule button. Select the users you want to add to the study and save. Delegation Log. This functionality is really important to those multi-site and/or single sites from where the PI is not on-site every day, allowing them to sign remotely. The Electronic Delegation Log has a separate training. Other Contacts tab. This tab allows you to add more contacts to your frequent contact list. To create a new contact, click on Add Contact button. These contacts will appear in the study view under General Information. Study Arms. This tab is used to configure the study arms. For example, if you have a study with two arms, one can be the open label and the other the double-blind arm. By creating these two arms, you can configure the study visits separately based on the arm's requirements. To create an arm, click on the Add New Arm button, add the arm label name, and save. Then click on the Edit button and specify the arm color, and save. Procedures. In this tab, you can start to configure your electronic source. We will have a separate training just for the electronic source. But if you are not planning to utilize the study sources, you must create at least one procedure and one question asking if the visit was completed or not. For example, I'm going to create a procedure. First, click on Create New Procedure. Enter the procedure name as Visit Completion. And save. The next step is to create a field. Click on the Add Field. Click on the Add New Field button. Enter any question related to the visit completion. For example, was this visit completed? Click on the required field. And click on the drop-down menu and select the radio button option. Then click on Add Field option and enter as answers options yes. and No. And if no, click on the Require Explanation checkbox. You can also add a label to the explanation field such as, "Why not?" Then save. Now click on the Back button and go to the End of Fields. Select the field you just created and click on Add Selected Fields. Now click on Back to the Visits page. Check the field was added successfully. Schedule of Events. This tab allows you to create all the study visits and assign their corresponding procedures. This view will work as the actual protocol schedule of events. To create a visit, let's click on the Add Visit button. Enter the name of the visit, such as Visit 1. You can select the study arm if applicable, and if you want to restrict the visit access to unblinded roles. The visit was created successfully. To expedite the process to create a study, let's clone this visit. Click on the square button. Complete the visit name and select how many times you want to clone it. The final step is to rename all the cloned visits and select the study arm if applicable. Again, what we just completed is only if you are planning to not utilize the electronic sources. If you are planning to use electronic sources, please watch the eSource training. Visit Schedule. In this tab, you can configure the projections of the visits. On the top, you can see the visit name, the visit project from. This is utilized to select from what visit will be projecting the next one. For example, Visit 3 is projected from Visit 2. The next column is projected days. Here you need to specify the number of days a visit is projected from the previous one. For example, Visit 2 is projected 21 days from Visit 1. Keep in mind that if the projection is 21 days, you have to enter 20, or if the projection is 14 days, you have to enter 13. This is because the system does not count the day of the event as 1, count the next day as day 1. The next columns are the visit windows. That depends on the protocol. For example, -3 days and +3 days from the original projected visit. Let's configure some visit schedule. First, the Visit 1 or screening does not have any projection, so leave it as is right now. For Visit 2, let's project it from Visit 1 and 20 days from Visit 1. Because normally you do Visit 2 within 21 days from the Visit 1, let's add -20 days. And +0 days because goes out of window. For Visit 3, let's project it from Visit 2. Projected days 13. -3 + 3 days of window. And keep going for the next visits. Keep in mind that if the protocol provides you the projection in weeks or months, you have to do the calculation. For example, if the projection is 6 weeks, you need to multiply by 7 because 7 is the days in the week. But now, if the protocol gives you the projection in months, you need to multiply the number of months by 28. Because for protocols, the months in research have 28 days or 4 weeks. This setting will create all your study visits in advance once you add the subject to the study. And if one visit is rescheduled, the others will be rescheduled as well automatically. Let's skip the budget configuration training. There is a separate training specifically for budget and accounting. Study activities. This tab allows the user to create and track several activities, such as budget negotiations, IRB submission reminders, study closure, etc. And specify if an invoice is required after the completion of the activity. For example, click on the Add Activity button. enter the title as Closed Out Visit. Add any desired description. On the Require Invoice once completed, select Yes. Enter $3,000 in the invoice amount. Select Yes on the Require Notification field. Now you have two options to get notified. The first one is by date, or Notify on study status. This will check on the status change. Select Completed. This means that once the study is completed, you will receive an email notification and an invoice will be created automatically. And select all applicable users. Remember to save. The next two tabs are covered by the eSource training. How to clone the study configuration to multiple sites. First, you need to make sure all the study configuration is finalized, including study build, visits, and budget configuration. The first step is to click on the Site Information tab. Then go to the Site drop-down menu and change to the site you want to clone the study. The next step is to add the new site information, including all the required fields. It is really important to select the appropriate statuses for study status and recruitment. And click on Save. This action completed the process to clone the study configuration to other sites. If you need to clone the study to more sites, keep repeating this process again.